find myself doing this.
Right.
And it's not. You're right. There's like something very unsatisfying.
Yeah.
About it. It was easier earlier when I was chatting with Roberto on stream because I was focused on the one
Okay, he was
match we were talking about.
right.
I agree with you.
You know,
It's hard to watch.
I get to. I think there's what would be interesting, and I don't know if you can do it in this, but like, I guess they tried to do it at what was the tournament like a week or two ago, Chicago,
Chicago, yeah.
to mic up some players and have them talk more through what they're doing. So more of like not a match that needs anything, but like talk through their thought process.
I have those mics you could just clip.
Yeah, I think that would do so well.
Yeah.
Because it's.
So many of these guys don't talk while they play though. Like they say.
You got to get some guys that like, or even like getting someone to go playing like intermediate and then talking about it and like. I wonder how that would like performance because I feel like
I'm sure it'd be fun to watch, but they probably would not play their best.
Right, but more educate, like not as part of a tournament.
Oh, you'd be just an exhibition.
Right.
That would be fun. That's a good idea.
To use it as like, because so many people are watching this for educational reasons.
Roberto's really good on his commentary because he has a lot of good
the commentary helps a lot.
Yeah.
But when there's no commentary, it's
yeah. It's like what am I doing? Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I think they tried to do it in Chicago, but the mic situation's not good, so it was like.
Yeah. Yeah, I have some good mics. I even have them in the car. We could try it.
Yeah, they make those little like.
Yeah, DJI.
Yeah, DJI mics.
Exactly. They even plug into like the camera, like so like the receiver's right here. So if you're filming,
yeah.
It just goes right into your video feed.
Yeah. And they're separate streams, I think, so you can like.
You could do so much.
Modulate one up and modulate one down. Yeah.
You could do stereo, like have them both get the same channel of a room or whatever, so you get like right and left channels. So people on YouTube could get like right and left channel on their computers or headphones or whatever. So many options.
These boards look pretty nice, actually.
They look great, yeah. They're Joker backgammon. And backgammon.com is sponsoring the inlays, I guess.
Yeah.
You got the larger board now, you see it?
Yeah, it looks good.
It looks very good.
Did you do that?
Yeah, I did like 2 minutes.
Nice.
Well, I started before the break, and I think just.
It's great.
Yeah.
Really.
That board maybe a little improved, but it's too late now. Okay.
Pretty good. Todd's got a really good position there, huh? Fiber.
Yeah, on the bottom right there, yeah.
Who is on the roll? Todd thinking about his move?
Was it 6-3?
I was thinking.
I mean, how do you take that?
There's no way. There's no way.
It might not be that.
There's no way. There's no way. He's behind like.
The count might not be that different.
14 pips.
Is that what it is?
And he's behind a 5 prime.
Yeah.
And Todd's on roll. So so he's gonna go up even
Right, so
more. He's gonna go
right,
up.
like what bad rolls does he have right now?
Well,
Where would he have to leave home on the 6th?
he's like everything plays for him.
Yeah.
How did he take
'Cause
that?
he's got the 2
How did he
checkers.
take that? So interesting.
These dice are hard to see. You know? Against the
Yeah, from here they're impossible with that green background.
with the green
3-1 maybe?
Yeah, it's a 3-1.
I found these are really hard to see, these dice on the backgrounds.
You know, I know people don't like them, but for the stream, the larger dice are so much better.
Yeah.
Just the black and white.
Yeah. Yep. But even these black and white on the black and white background.
Yeah,
Like
they're,
it's
they're
the
a
white
little
one.
bit, yeah, the
The white one got hung up in the back.
These are
no.
what, 14mm probably?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's what everyone likes, so I go like the 16 are so much easier on the yeah, even that on the black background.
So the white dice, the white die earlier got caught in the O, like it landed right on the O and it was a 1. So it just looked like the O, cause it had the black dot in the middle.
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
Five and 2 over there.
Yes.
I'm still on the bar? That's no good.
Can you roll 2-6?
I can.
Roll it. Nothing commentary, nothing commentary?
No one wants to hear what I have to say. Just giving them all the wrong answers.
That's the fun of it.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, Jay and I could certainly sit on the mic, but I don't know what I'd offer.
I don't think we would.
It'd just be banter.
He just moved a checker.
And he moved another one. How about that? He rolled forward.
What do those dice say?
Right.
Did you complaining about the dice color?
All the comments would be like, get
They're-
these
and
two
you-
clowns out of here. Plus I'm so tired.
What's this on the USBGF?
Yeah.
Scanning for our watching.
That's actually a good point. Throw 'em a like. Like and subscribe.
Here we go. We got 21 people. Down to 13. Right. Let's see. Look at this. Is that double sixes?
Yeah.
We could have absolutely done commentary with that roll.
Right.
It's a recube coming.
Maybe not. Feels like double sixes again.
Let's see.
Do it again, sorry.
That's just double sixes. Oh,
Double
double fives.
fives.
So that's a cube saver.
There we go. We had some, we had some commentary.
Wow. Nice try,
Wow.
Mark. Nice try. Still no cube. Cube, he's taking it.
Oh yeah.
He might even recube them.
They both.
We now have 2 likes and 16 watching. So white has 41 and black has what?
Right around the
42, 38.
Yeah.
So, so not a recube for sure. For sure not. Oof, brutal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Not great either.
yep. So nothing has changed. Mark's trying to psych him out. Mark has 10, Todd has 9. Mark has a gap, Todd has a gap. I mean, it's like. Mark's got more wastage. So it's pretty even.
Yeah.
Oh, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it, take it. Take it, Todd. It's a big sip off the Bucky's big gulp.
1, 2, 3.
Come on, Todd, take it. Sting him. Yeah, buddy.
Still going on, huh?
Oh, yeah. Mark flunks. So the double ones?
You take one off.
Yeah, yeah, you gotta take it off. Yes!
Oh.
There we go.
Oh.
Recube coming. Activate recube. Oh, bad. Send it, send it, send it. Yes! There it goes.
What are these matches to?
To 9.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep. Yes. Nice. What a finish. He played it right, he took it. Oh, that's satisfying. Those are fun ones to watch. Just anything but boring. What a cowboy, I love it. He's just in there swinging, not backing down. He's got Mark on tilt now. Mark's probably so flustered. I don't think Mark had a recube there. He might have had a cube, but I don't even think he had a regular cube.
Yeah.
Based on wastage, I think he was just trying to psych him out.
How much do you think these guys are playing to play right versus to
Oh, I think Mark's trying very, very hard to play well, so he can get his next like GM or
Right, yeah.
master level or whatever.
Like that's what I thought these were about. It was less about necessarily
Yeah.
winning and more
And I think Todd's just in there swinging.
because the PR matters more than the wins, right? When it comes
No, that's in the UBC,
Okay.
because you get a win for the win and you get a win for PR win.
Okay.
Here it's just you want to win, but the PR counts towards your master, grandmaster.
But does the win count towards the title?
The win doesn't count towards your master title.
Okay.
no.
So if they're focused on that, then all they're really caring about is the PR.
Right.
Whether they win or lose.
So it's a tough thing. It's like, do
Right.
I want to play for PR? Do I want to play for the win? Do I want to play my opponent? Like if you're playing an inferior opponent, it's really hard to play like good PR.
I find that like listen, I don't know if you, like I'm not good, like maybe if I can play with 6 is good, but like if I
Yeah.
play someone who's bad, Play mushrooms.
That's everybody too.
It's-
Because you gotta play to beat them.
Right, yeah.
So you gotta send them early cubes or late cubes or like, you know, figure out how they're playing. If they're playing scared or too aggressive, you gotta adjust.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like averaging like 9, 10.
I can show you one simple trade that potentially bankroll you my card. I engage with Tina, and I help coordinate will go after the retirement of the student by teaching them how to master the retirement trade. This is a special trade designed to be used every morning between 9 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. Eastern Time. Why this window? I can't share that information in this video, but you'll discover the exact reason why these items are being deployed. Just click the button on the
Where's that coming from?
Yeah, but those are really easy.
Or maybe it's off now. Maybe it's off because it's a delay. Do you get a 15-second delay? It's like some advertising.
It was like for financial advice.
Right.
Why?
Yeah. So
Here, I think it's back.
you got some external window open.
Exactly what it sounds like. Unlike a check, which is not what it sounds like. No gun phone. It's all in the game. You can use the controller at check if you can want to
Backgammon.com.
together very
You
close.
have that sponsored by?
Julius was telling me, I guess they're like trying to make some new codes.
To do more streaming, yeah. This is like the first.
Right, backgammon.com. Guys. Think there's gonna be any money in it?
I don't think it's about the money more than just kind of following the mission of USBGF and growing backgammon.
Is backgammon.com associated with USBGF?
They are sponsoring the stream.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got
it's
it.
like the first sponsorship deal we had. So it's good. Means we can do more of it.
Right. What does that cost to sponsor this?
I have no idea. That's a Ben question.
Get my company to do it.
That would be great.
We have nothing to do with backgammon.
I mean, any money at all.
Right.
It'd be great because you can use it as advertising, right? And
Yeah.
that's business expense. But we can talk about your company on stream.
Last thing I want to be doing.
Right.
One of the companies we just acquired is name of the company's On Board.
Oh,
It has
nice.
nothing to do with backgammon, no.
Right. What do they do?
It's a AI platform for helping companies get onboarded for AI.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
if you're a mid-market enterprise, we kind of get all your content
Mhm.
in a good place so you can essentially use all the different AI platforms.
Fun. Sounds like an exciting endeavor.
It is, yeah. It's pretty awesome.
I find it'd be like really incredible and also at times really dumb.
It is so powerful.
Yeah, it's so powerful. And sometimes it just totally misses
Yeah,
the boat.
but it's where it is today versus 6 months ago versus what it'll be in 6 months.
I know, it's incredible.
Yeah,
Just that, I think that's the craziest part to digest is how fast
it's incredible how
it's
fast
changing, yeah. Yeah.
Right through there. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I thought you moved one back.
I built out. I
guess
should
it's,
show it.
you
again.
had 5 guys here.
I built out. You can take any. It's built off of heroes. You can take your heroes match files along with kind of the hero summary data and throw it into essentially the site and the analytics I've built around who you're playing, what it looks like.
Whoa.
It's incredible. Like it's like
Who did this? You?
I built it out, yeah.
Wow.
It's like on nights and weekends
Fun.
where what it doesn't have, and I think I can do it, is I have to build in one of these like analytical engines to it so we can actually know backgammon, support stats about
Yeah.
who you're playing and things of that nature.
Yeah.
but it could be actually be good for the BAMB for with all the data they have.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. I mean, there's a bunch of people that are doing really fun stuff in
Yeah.
the background that isn't like public yet, but it seems like a year from now things could be super exciting
Yeah.
for backing, for new backing tools and sites. It just scratches the itch as a game for so many people
Yeah.
on top. Spike that double two. Okay, not double two. No cube. Oh, there is a cube.
40, 41. Now I'm rounding up 11, 20, 13, 31 minus 6, 25. That's probably enough. All right.
There you go. 6 point prime, what are you thinking about? Two on the roof.
Wow.
Nine doubles.
This is
There it is, closing the bar.
this has gotta be
Hello, you.
Oh, hi. Are you coming tomorrow?
Well,
Maybe?
I thought I was coming tomorrow too,
What happened?
which is why I have a hotel room tomorrow, and not today.
So what happened?
I had a flight for today, and I scheduled it for today.
Oh my gosh, I thought you were coming in tomorrow.
I thought I was too, and then I looked.
So wait, so what are you doing with your hotel room?
I don't have one. I asked, I said, oh, you could just extend it, right? And she's like, nope, we are filled up today.
Yeah, that's crazy. Everybody's like booked
I'm
up.
like, what the hell?
So you coming to my house to stay over tonight? Got an extra room?
How far do you live from here?
Like 30 minutes, 20 minutes?
Well, I was just gonna crash on Linda Clay's couch.
Yeah, it's probably better than the other
Hey.
race.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, you got an extra bed.
You're not staying at the hotel? You're going home?
Going home, yeah. I rented a car this year. So I could,
Oh, you don't own a car?
no. I live in the city.
Oh, you live downtown.
Who needs a car? I live like in the suburbs.
Which
never home.
suburb do you live in?
Athmar, like the west side of town.
Oh, well, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll go home. What time are you coming back tomorrow?
I don't have the time that I need to be here because I'm not in any events. But I'm gonna be here, so. If you need a place, you get a place. If not, no worries.
Well, that's very sweet.
It's
of you.
so my obedience crashed. And
Jim was there 2 minutes ago. Did the sheets today. I was ready for the next one, and Trencher's here on Monday. So it's like the revolving door of out of towners. So much
Oh,
fun.
Monday night, you mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Sunday night.
It says like it's preparing
He's
the
not
street,
saying
but
more
I should
Sunday
do
night?
this. Everybody
yapping about this?
I don't know what he's doing. Sunday or Monday. Maybe both. But anyway, how's your car? How's your flight?
Are we not?
Okay,
Yeah,
alright,
it's
I'll do,
easy.
then I'll look
Yeah,
into
it was
it.
early, like by a half hour.
Nice.
Is this
No
active?
problem.
I have
I
no idea.
do, but I didn't know
Yeah,
it was
it
going
was,
on, but maybe you knew.
Testing, 1, 2.
I just got in. Shortly ago.
Okay. These newfangled things, I'm afraid I'll break them. Hello, hello, testing.
Let me know. You got a few hours to work that.
Where's Dmitry Obukhov?
Yeah, but but.
So who is playing? We got,
I'm trying to-
oh, Mark and Taro, but all they're both undefeated, and probably Ryan and Ray are also
If I
undefeated, so I
played
guess.
jackpot,
Yeah, I
would
think they
be
are.
here by
What
10.
is
So
it?
these are the undefeated players
Yeah.
And I
after
haven't
3 rounds.
decided if
I
I'm
think so.
playing the jackpot.
2 of them will be defeated. We don't know whether this mic is on. Hello, everybody in TV land, if the mic is on.
Hello.
If not,
Schedule.
I don't say hello.
Today is Wednesday.
So this is Ray ahead of Ryan Jarvis. Ray stayed on the bar, and he says double.
Color, what is that?
Yeah, I love that color.
And he says, no, I'm not gonna
55 number.
Is that right?
take that against
It's like red without.
Everything's by numbers.
Ryan Jarvis.
Well, that's what I like.
Yeah.
That's, I like reddish orange.
Perfect.
Either reddish orange or reddish
So-
brown. Any of the doesn't start till 3, but the jackpot begins
You're in the morning jackpot?
as opposed to the evening jackpot.
Unfortunately.
Ray
it's,
wants an
know,
Iron Star bad. That's the
What is
secret.
that?
Ray wants an Iron Star really bad.
Oh, really?
He's undefeated after 3,
So,
Uh-huh.
it-
So you're in?
so I have to
and
be-
but
if
he has
I-
been
if
hit
I-
back, and
I
now he's
haven't
going to
How's
hit.
he doing?
signed up
Going to
for
hit
it.
back again. I guess he's going to hit back again
So,
instead of
Whatever.
play like a
if
wimp.
I am gonna be the jackpot,
Make
I
the
have
20
to
the
go
11
back.
point
I
or
have to be
something.
here by 10:30. And I'm guessing you don't wanna be here that early.
I was doing good.
I'm here to help.
Both of those.
Where does it go to the 11 point?
Cancel gaming. 64 rebuys.
Well, he's on the bar.
It doesn't feel quite right to me.
Well, you strip you deplete your midpoint a little bit, but
I
you
would've
got a
played
build.
24
You got a
to-
builder though. You see,
I would have played 24 to 22.
and he's on the bar though. See, that's
Yeah,
the
I
other
know, it's
thing,
just-
yeah. I mean, 24 to 22 is more. It's more like you don't want to almost strip your midpoint. I think that's probably what you're.
Yeah,
But I said I want that builder.
it
and it's
just
like
feels right.
no, no, you don't like to play.
I can't,
You don't
I
like
can't
to. You
really-
don't like to. It
Can't
all
really
comes down to the
quantify it.
midpoint.
I did on here.
I mean, I don't know. It's just like while he's on the bar and I'm behind, he's even away. I'll go after him. Now he's made a point.
My roommate's out the door like 3, 4 in the
I
morning.
guess he's happy enough to have that guy in the 11 now.
The hour, yeah.
He makes the 3 point.
What does he do?
Oh,
Some
nice. Alright,
manufacturer.
go.
What would David Todd do?
What's the roll?
It's 5-1, so he's just going to make the 3
So
point.
that's your extra bedroom?
No.
Oh.
I have 4 bedrooms. Like one of them storage and one of them.
So what is the what is this equipment?
Uh,
We don't even know if this mic is on.
So there's 2 upstairs.
Oh, I don't know, where's Dana? Boss?
He went off with his telephone.
Yeah.
Thanks,
If you
Joyce.
want one, it's on the table. No rush.
What is that? 052 midpoint. Yeah.
Was that computer supposed to be on?
I don't know what's supposed to be on or anything. I don't. Yeah, maybe so.
You know if the mic's on?
You know, I don't know.
I don't think so.
Here, I can go on YouTube.
It's a good. Oh
and
yeah, good.
you can speak and I can
That's
tell
the
you if
short
you hear
answer.
it.
Yeah.
Hello,
Hold on.
hello.
It is.
Is there anyone there? This is your mother.
Drink more
I've been
water.
calling you and you haven't been answering. Hello?
No,
Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay.
No sound.
you can hear the board, but that's it.
4-4 on this other game, huh?
And these are the
Well,
the
if-
last 4 undefeated?
Господин
These are all
Obukhov.
undefeated right here?
Yeah, these are undefeated. Ray is happy. Double 5s, and that's it. And he's yipping and yapping. Oh, that's not Ray. Oh, it is Ray.
Would you have slotted the 5 point with the ace there?
What was the roll?
He played Bard of 21,
Oh, would I have slotted in that position? Probably not.
or maybe played
Yes.
24 to
That
23.
she has,
It's like 2 separate rooms or whatever.
well, there's a
24,
couch
23.
Yeah, but it's like
Okay.
a bedroom.
that opens
a
up.
door
I'm
that
indifferent,
closes, then a
actually.
bathroom, then a door that closes, then like a living room.
I think maybe 21 is more
Is
likely.
that
You're
the
right,
ca-
but
same,
it's not.
is that the same?
It's not for
as
sure
the
because you
bets?
put pressure on the 8 point, right?
Oh,
You've
she
got
has 2 bets?
plenty
Well,
of
no, she's
coverage. You
sharing
got
the
you might have
card
more
with
coverage
I
with the
don't
2
know if
checkers
it's
than
one or
for
two.
the next
And
roll.
so when I asked her, she
So I'd
said
seriously
something
consider
like
it.
I think it's
I would try
I
to
think it's that way because like
2-ply it a little bit and see what would happen. I mean,
in Chicago,
you'd
last
rather
year,
make the 21 point
I don't remember.
they had embassy suites and it was
by a lot, really. You want to cover the. You don't want to let them
then like a hallway.
bring builders unmolested.
I just know there's a couch that opens up.
So what has he got? A
That's
6-5? So he should play probably just play.
even if it's not, I can
What's-
find out.
Ray's got a 6-5 green.
Yeah, I just need.
Okay, so you're not on the streets tonight.
Okay.
I'm sure I
Are
know
we-
enough
we're
people
not- we
here
don't
that
think
won't be
Yeah.
on
it's
the
on.
streets,
It is on.
It on?
you know.
Hello,
Customers and
everyone in
nice
TV
customers
land.
out there.
I know.
I am Marty Storer. Kit Woolsey is sitting here next to me. And we are the happy wanderers. No, we are the commentators.
I did
That was a
with
silly
Richard
joke
here,
about some old TV show.
at the Washington tournament.
So what did he do? He played,
I said, this is
oh, he
Sort
just-
of a strange
he
play.
played 8,
And so I
13 to
said,
8,
you
and
know what,
11 to
forget it.
5.
Yeah.
Do it.
Absolutely.
That's a bit
You
strange,
should
but
find somebody
maybe
that can
it's
cover
not
me.
hopelessly bad or anything. So what has he got? He's got a 5-1,
Oh, there we go. Sounds on.
and he says to himself, I want to make my 5
Just wanna
point.
make sure they're looking at the right
Right.
So I might as well.
screen.
Why would he not play
Looks live.
24 to
Oh, yeah,
23?
they play it in the middle left.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
He's debating. He wants to make his 5 points. So
Oh,
he
yeah.
says,
but
well, I make my, how much will I risk to make my, oh, we'll look, the fours are duplicated everywhere.
Just been on
But
finance
Ray will roll double
and
fives, of course.
suitcases, and that's not
4-2,
like
all right, so he does
And I
that.
don't like it. I like to be home. I just got home 2 days
Indifferent
ago
about the 2.
I went straight from Chicago
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought he.
to Boston.
I missaw the position.
And so I was in Boston until
Yeah, so,
Sunday night,
okay,
like,
that's
I
a
got
reasonable 2, right?
Monday morning, like 2 in the
More
morning.
outfield climbing
In
prospects.
time to get home.
And an
Yes,
ugly
yes,
ass.
laundry.
Oh, I shouldn't say that.
Recap.
Family server.
And 2 days later to get on. I literally got home Monday and,
Right.
and,
And all you did was
and
turn
then I
around.
get back
Shall he
on the
hit
plane
on the 1
Wednesday.
point?
Yeah.
And it's like,
And
I could've
put a
used some
put one
more
down
than
in a
anything to
bad
do.
place,
I'd
just for the
just like
tempo?
to be home doing nothing.
Or shall he strip his midpoint?
And
Probably
then
he should
sit
hit,
at home
right?
doing domestic stuff.
And Ray says, shall I double him?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Is he winning?
Um,
Yeah, let's start with that.
That's the plan. Yeah, that's the plan.
yeah, he's well ahead in the race, it looks like to me.
I don't know what that is.
He's
Oh.
well
Not too far, not too far. So he's got,
well ahead. Well
what has he got?
ahead
He's got
now.
40, he's got 45, 99, 110, 137, yeah. 161 for Ray.
He's
And the other guy has got,
There is this thing about being on the bar.
Monday.
Yeah.
Monday was in Silver Spring. And you're right in Silver Spring, or
Yeah,
were
I
you?
could
Yeah.
have had my house. It was
No,
out
it's very
there.
close race, actually. I was probably ignored a checker or something.
Well, I know the feeling. Living in a
Sorry.
hotel,
Do you need to answer?
being on the road.
It's
So
not
the
just
cube's still
about
in the middle, of
style,
course.
it's
Okay,
like
3 left, right?
these two-
Yeah, Ryan Jarvis is white on top.
It's quite 11 to 8 looks fine to me.
Next week, the one
I don't see much else. That's
Well, there's
that's not
this.
good.
I don't-
Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's.
I really think it's called
I
for.
don't think it's called for anything.
the sound?
Is it after?
You know,
this?
11 to 8, you hide a
I
blot,
wasn't sure if it was before this or after.
and you
Oh,
limit your problems to what he might do to you in his board, which is not all that fearsome. Now he'll just make his 21
So I
point
just don't think that he lost a lot of people.
and
because
just
of
play,
it.
24-21,
How many did he have last year?
just like that.
Because I think he said he had 51 in the Open, Division 1, in Division 2.
So he just runs to the either to the 14 or the 13. I don't know which one. My guess is to the 13 for some reason.
Sorry, everybody in the.
Doesn't want to be attacked on the 5 point. And he's got a slight 2 duplication, 23-21, and hitting.
Doesn't look like a significant decision.
And
between
it's
the
not.
two.
It's not. And then the other thing is like the one of the 20s closer to escape if you go 21-14.
There's nothing to duplicate.
That's tiny little things that might not even be worth looking at. Yeah. So he says, "All right, I want to get my checker away next time." And now, Ryan Jarvis, I think, just makes his 1 point, just to get it covered, so it's not a liability in terms of getting hit from the bar later. This is not. a play. I don't think this is a play. $148 pips for white after the move, and if he does this,
What's the roll? I can't see.
it's 3
3-2.
It's 3-2. So
This seems pretty
this is-
straightforward.
I just cover the 1 point. Why hit?
Why not?
Well, because the race is kind of close, and what are you gaining by hitting? And Ray says, "All right, I can't stand this anymore." What did I say? 20? I said 148 or something. That's what I said.
Yeah.
83 and 65 is 148, and Ray has got 152 before the roll. So with a close race, why does he want to get hit? That's my question. And screw up his builder position. So it's a 3-2. So he doubled in this close race based on a positional advantage and a direct shot. That's not legal. He's got a 3 to play, right? Wait a minute. What is his roll? Oh, it's double 2. Sorry. Yeah, I misread the dice. Ray Fogerlund has got a double 2, and he probably will play. So you're going to you could come up to the 21 and make his 11. He's got 2 to play from here, or he could stay back and make his 11 and have a better builder position up front.
Yeah.
It's okay. This is all right.
Yeah, it's only 3-2.
Not bad.
Although there is a 2.
Another double 2s.
Still.
Hard. Now Ryan Jarvis is saying to himself, I don't know what to do with my double 2, so shall I make my 4 point and leave my back checker on the 23 point and a little bit of
Can't we make the ace
immobile?
point?
He could have made the ace point, but then he would have.
No, it's-
He could have made the ace point, but then he would have. He couldn't. He had a funny like
That
extra
would seem
extra deuces.
thematic.
Yeah, but then but after you make the ace point, you have 3 left, and then what are they? And it was not easy to play the last 3. He could have hit loose on the 2 point, gone 23 to 21, but then he loses a direct shot down there. But now Ray has made his bar point. Suppose he's rolled a double 2, and now Ryan has got a double 5, and he can block that back checker somewhat. And he decides I'll move 20 pips forward. I'll make a 4 point board. I'll hope to get my checkers out. And Ray says, "Oh darn, he rolled a double 5 and made a lot of pips there." And he says, "Oh crap, I rolled a 4-1. What am I going to do with that 4-1?"
Shot on the right. Shot on the right.
It's okay, here. Here, you can sit here.
Is he going to just?
Marcy, what?
Is he going to hit?
Just so we
Is he going to give him the full roll and leave a duplicated 6? Is he going to go 7 to 3? He's going to bury a checker. I don't like that very much. 4-3 is bad. I'll just dump it to the 1 point. Ryan Jarvis needs 7. Ray Fogerlund Green on the bottom needs 6. Ryan has just dumped a checker, and Ray is happy to roll double 2s. He'll make his 10 point. A broken 5 point prime. That was a very good roll. And there he points on it with a 6-1. Nothing really much else besides that. And Ray wants a 5. He doesn't get one. Ryan wants double 5s or 1-6. Says, all right. If I come to the edge, though, I would not come to the edge because I think I would just hide my blot Hope for a 5 or a 1-6 next turn. Does not want to get a blot hit. That's the drawback to this. And by putting 3 at the edge of the prime, he can maximize on his double 5 or a sequence of 5s, but
It looks like I did.
it's inflexible in that he's got 3 on the. But he, all right, so there's a blot there. It would not have been very different. I think he might have saved a blot, but this is bad. So Ray is happy he gave the cube, and he stays on the bar. And Ryan rolls double 5s. No, I'm just kidding about that. 6-1 lift. Ryan is just hoping to run from that 21 anchor, whether it's now or much later. And Ray says, har har, I'm in. Gonna play bar to 16 for maximum outfield control. And then Ray says, I'll make the 1 point to avoid all accidents. Not so bad. There's the 5. 1 doesn't much matter. There's a 5 for Ray. And he's going to leave 8 return shots by leaving it on the 9 point. But those are not fatal return shots by any means, so it's going to go out to the 15 point. It's not going to not hit. Just hit him. He's got a crummy 3-point board, and you want to push him back. And Ray does it. Ray does it. And Ryan with a 2-6 from the bar. 2-6 from the bar. And he misses everything. And Ray rolls a 2-1. He's probably going to just switch. And so yeah, just do it. Just do it. Yeah, okay, so there's a 5-1 the other way. But he's got any 6 but 6-2, 6-5, 6-6. Yeah, solid primes are better than broken primes. So just make the solid prime. 2-6 from the nut from the bar. So it doesn't much matter whether he goes 2-1 or 23 to 22. I would go 2-1 to save a 2 on the other side of the board. I4. Shall Ray point on him, or shall Ray go 15 to 6 and let him out with a 6? I would go 15 to 6 myself.
Probably helps your game.
Ray says, you gotta look at it. I got plenty of time on the clock, almost 7 minutes for Ray, ticking down below 7.
45,
Almost 8 for Ryan, who's white.
64. Way down. Hitting is okay. You can get a 2-6. That's the only way you break it.
Kit Woolsey is ruminating here, and I'm just wondering how long it will take before Ray plays 15 to 6, and he does. Okay. Any 6 but 6-1 or 6-6 is really bad for him, like that. Oh, and Ray has achieved his objective. This is a forced play, and now both of those blots are vulnerable to a gammoning attack. Kaboom! Kaboom! 5-4. I guess he makes the 4 point. Roll that prime forward versus making the 3 point and letting him anchor on the 4. He's much worse off if he makes an anchor on Ray's 3 point than he is on the Ray's 4 point. And Ray says, well, I might just totally blitz him off the board to double hit his tiger play. I'm not a tiger, I'm just a 4 point maker.
There's a shot.
And Ray is looking at it, he says, I don't want to make my 4 point, that would be too easy. He says, I'm going to make my 3 point. He's just looking at it. Hasn't done. Ray Fogerlund is just properly looking at all the options. If you don't look at them, you might miss a key option. And now he is, I predict he will just make the 4 point. But he's vacillating. He says, well, I will leave no shots and I will make the 3 point, but unfortunately if he rolls a 4 right now, it's the wrong 4, 3-1, yeah, now I'm gonna attack him. Kaboom, points on head. Now the 2 checkers might just be closed out and 1 checker outside. That's getting up to over 50% gammon territory, but it's less than that because Ryan's got a chance to roll saving 2, and he does it. Saving 2, temporarily saving. That's helping him save a lot of gammons. Ray will break his 7 point if he can, conveniently, to give more builders there. He's got to go 7-5 and 7-3, hoping for something like a 5-4, 5-6, 5-3, which would be forced to exit. So just, if he breaks his 7 point, there's more builders at the guy. Okay, so that he'll only have 3 attackers, and there's nothing that forces him to. Now that would have been a horrible number. That would have been an Exeter. That's a city in different places. So, in some sense, the 7 point was a harder point to clear than the 8 point. And Ryan sits on the anchor hoping for big doubles soon, and Ray will just take, he'll just take 2 checkers off, 6-3. And finally, oh, there he goes. So Ray will attack probably with the can. He will. 3-1, I think he's going to. Shall we hit him loose or shall we play 2 off? Not clear to me. Not clear to me. Ryan owns the cube.
I don't think he can quite afford the loose hit.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed. It's not guaranteed that he'll clean up, and with all the much more damage chances.
He
could lose the race.
He'd be behind in the race if he got hit back.
Yeah. So now Ray says, I will play safe. And Ryan says, I will cross to Vanderboard, and Ray says, I will roll 6-2 and be safe. 2-6 not from the bar. And Ryan says, oh, please let me run away. All right, run away I shall. And Ray says, please let me roll 2 boxcars and him roll small.
I'll second that.
Yeah.
It's probably slightly wrong. Was it slightly wrong? The same amount of non-bear-off numbers, but he would have done better with a double 5 or 4. So a very tiny, whiny mistake from Ryan. Little technical thing. And Ray might have some slight chance to lose, not anymore. So Ray Fogerlund gets 2 points and goes ahead 5-2 to 9, 4 away to 7 away. The gammon value for the trailer in that score is something like a tenth again more than it is for in a normal match score or a money game. Something like 0.55 or around there. That's how much a match winning chances a gammon gets for you as compared to how much a normal a non-gammon win gets for you. So that means that the trailer must be a little bit aggressive with the cube, because once Ray owns a 2 cube, he can never redouble, and gammons would be, if Ray owns cube on 2, his gammons will be worth no more than 2 points for him. So Ryan should be looking to double as soon as it looks a little bit gammonish. Not ridiculously slight extra gammon chances, but bordering on. In other words, you can see them and you can feel them and touch them. So I guess we're taking a break now. So here we are. We're in Denver, Colorado, the mile-high city in the Rocky Mountains. It's the Wild West Shootout. I see that on the stream it is called the Wild West Shotout. It's not shot out yet, they're still shooting. This is the 4th round of the Players' Cup, which is a ranking tournament, Backgammon Masters awarding body. The organizers contract with, I call him Cecil B. D. Litzenberger and his cast of thousands, who enter the matches into Extreme Gammon, and Extreme Gammon passes judgment on how well the players played. And that information is given to the Backgammon Masters awarding body, which awards titles for performance as assessed by Extreme Gammon. Now they're back. And the Players' Cup is a kind of circuit in itself, like a mini American Backgammon Tour. They keep statistics of all the players who play in all the events. And now Ryan Jarvis is behind in the match, 7 away to 4 away. So he should be a little more aggressive. So that means he should have probably slotted his 5-point with a 2-1 opening. But he didn't. Maybe he's less comfortable with that style of play. I'm not saying he didn't have a rational reason for splitting instead of slotting. But with a double 4, Ryan is white, double 4, he's just going to make his 5-point. He ought to. The alternative, I suppose, is you could make your 9-point and make your 2, or make your 9-point and run to the 16-point. But Ryan says, no, the 5-point is valuable. It's more valuable than any of those outside points. And Ray says, well, I can't do anything but gain. I have to put 2 checkers on the bar so he doesn't make a point or attack me, and maybe he'll miss the return shot, and even if he hits me, then I might be able to anchor on my opponent's 3-point, and he misses, he doesn't, and he now says, all right, Ray says, I will now make a 4-point prime, or if I feel a little scared, I will not make the 4-point prime and make the anchor in Ryan Jarvis's board. But he decided, I think quite properly, to make a 4-point prime in front of Ryan's back checkers. Now, Ryan Jarvis has played a lot of games. He's played a lot of, I've seen him around, he's played a lot of backgammon, but Ray is a veteran. He's got the 2nd most American Backgammon Tour points of anyone, second to Neil Kazaros. Both of those guys have been playing backgammon forever and a day. And he's very experienced. He knows his way around the backgammon board, Ray wants this one because he wants to win a coveted Iron Star, which is a trophy you get for winning 1 point. You win a point in the Players' Cup by winning a tournament outright with no other people tying with you. Like 5-0 will usually do it. And Ray is 3-0. But he doesn't have an Iron Star yet. And he's played in a number of these tournaments, but he wants that Iron Star. He wants to be 5-0 and be the only one. And Ray says, I might as well anchor up, and I'll grant him a 6 to hit in return for anchoring in the face of his builder/attackers. Now Ryan has got a 4-2, and he makes the 9-point in front of Ray, so Ray's back checkers are blocked now fairly well. Now Ray says, all right, I've got a 6-3, shall I hit and pass and make my 1-point? Shall I make my 10-point? He decides to hit and pass pretty quickly. I think he's right, and now Ryan stays on the bar, and Ray says, shall I double him? No. I've got too many duplicated 4s, and I don't have a lot of builders in place. He might have to break my prime to attack. He does break his prime to attack. I think he's quite right. And now Ray might say to himself, it's a time for a double. Will he even take? Am I too good to double? I can cover with a 5, and I can exit with a 4, and I can take aim at a third blot. And I'm going to be too good to double in many variations right now. And Ryan stays on the bar, and a doubled win would get Ray to 2 away. So Ray says, all right, I will make sure that I get 3 on the bar. Now, often it's best to put a third checker on the bar rather than to get more builders in place to attack your open innerboard points in a blitz. Often that third checker on the bar is just a horrible hurdle to hop for the player with all the checkers on the bar. But Ray says, well, I'm not so sure, because, and Ray says, all right, I'm going to bring a checker to the 8 point, which bears both on the 4 and the 3 points. I think I might have diversified more by going 13 to 10. Seeing as how there is a duplicated 4 now, Ray can hop the prime, hoping that Ryan does not roll a 4, especially a hitting double 4, which would be horrid. But now Ray's got to think about turning the cube here. But he doesn't. It's not that he doesn't think he's good enough. He thinks he's probably too good, especially since Ryan is on the bar. I believe that. But Ray says, all right, if I'm going for the gammon, I'll make my 2 point. And that is a cocked 4. You're not allowed to play Yahtzee and take the cocked die and leave the other one down. That is a dice on checker. Dice on checkers are count as long as they're not leaning on top of the checker, which is usually easy to determine. You call the director, and the director squints at it and says, all right. Now the third that checker on the checker on the 7 point is not very good. I think he should have played to the 6 point. Double 4s even would have hit for Ryan. And now Ray's got to determine whether he's going to play 7 to 5 or whether he's just going to stack one on his 7 point. I hate that stack so much that I might have tried 12 to 9, 7 to 5, and then 6-4 would not have hit me. So 5-4 would have hit me. Now Ray says, shall I double or shall I play on? And he plays on 7, go 7 to 6. You don't want a third on the 7. You want to clear those outside points. Spare on the 6 is good. And there's a running 6-4. It will help him save many gammons. Gammon is not really in the forefront of Ray's consciousness anymore. What are the bad numbers? Figures he could roll a teeny one and then get hit and then miss the return, and he's not going to win very many gammons anyway. So all right, he cashes. Might have been a tiny, whiny decision where he might have been wrong by a teeny amount. That's what I mean. But I'm not even sure of that. But now he's 3 away to 7 away, and the leader at 3 away does not wish to double very quickly. And Ray says, I'm going to make a complicated alternative 6-4. He could have made a simple running play, but by making the more complex major split with the 6, and now, you know, Ryan as well is among his worst is either 3-2 or 4-3, and he played 3-2 down and split. Not bad. It's probably a little better to split with a 3 and come down with a 2 somewhere. Ray just punished him by pointing on both of his back checkers. Ryan Jarvis has entered 1 checker, and Ray says, shall I double him or shall I, like a wimp? He says, no, I'm going to go for a gammon like a big strong man, and I'm going to put a second checker on the bar, so he's got 3 back, including 1 on Ray's 4 point. But Ray says, well, maybe I can add a bigger rack of builders, in which case if he does not anchor up, I will have more ways to point on him. That's quite understandable. And Ray says, "Oh, well, I have so many builders, I'm just going to attack. Now, shall I hit loose and put 3 on the bar, or shall I make the 4 point and let him anchor with a 2 or a double 5?" Now, I would have been sorely tempted to put a 3rd on the bar. Drawback is if Ryan then rolls a 2, then you might be quite unhappy. And that's a 5-1, so I think he's going to go hit, and he's going to go 15 to 14, I guess. More covers is my guess for everything. Double 4 covers the 2 point from there, from 14. That is I guess that was flat. No complaints. And Ray says, I'm going to make a 5-point board and bring a builder / attacker or builder - attacker to 11 point, and Ryan fails to roll a 5, and Ray says, I'm going to hit on my 5 point, and I'm going to try to make that closed board. And Ryan says, I hope to roll double 5 and survive. He stays on the bar. He's got he's a slight favorite to. Now, is that right? He could have played to the 11 point. It's certainly not bad. Nothing is very bad that Ray is doing. And he did get around the corner, so he has a double 1 to play, and he even has a double 1 to play now. I think he should just run all the way out to the 15 point. His worst roll would then be double 3, which plays easily enough. And he should go 15 to 9, so double 6s do not leave a blot, and he does. He knows these tricks. And he goes, 3 of them go in, and the last one goes off the 6 point. Shall he go to the 5 point or the 4 point? About equal. This might win more backgammons. He would have been better off with the other play, but this is not bad at all. Ray wins. He might win. I don't think he wins 10% backgammon, so he might be getting close. Now he's damn close, and if darned close. And if Ryan rolls a 6, he'll be really happy he does. That's going to decrease Ray's match-winning backgammon chances. And now Ray says, I'd better take 2 off and win a backgammon. No, he says, I don't want to be hit. Play for backgammon. Says, no, I'm going to play for gammon. Gammon is good enough for the likes of me. I don't want to leave a blot and get hit and not win a gammon. I will gladly give up the backgammon for a win, not a loss. And it doesn't matter what he does as long as he plays anything illegal, he can get off the backgammon before Ray can even win one. And this does not matter a heck of a lot. There's a trick to enhance your performance rating by giving yourself a decision that matters. So he could just play 2 down from his midpoint. He's got no chance to save the gammon. But he could wait for Ray to roll, and then he could save the backgammon on this roll right here. And he would get performance rating credit because it was a decision he had to make, and he could have gotten it way wrong. Some people don't care about these sneaky little tricks, and some do. But Ray wins a gammon, and he is an undoubled gammon, so he's going to be 8 to 2 to 9 Crawford. And Ryan says, I might get more decisions by doing this. In fact, no, the decisions are not, if they don't matter at all, they're not counted as decisions. So Ryan didn't gain himself any performance rating equity. He could have gotten a little bit by saving the backgammon at the very last minute. These are just tricks. You want a better performance rating so you can have a better title, or if you're playing in the Ultimate Backgammon Championship, they count your performance rating and your total score. Here, that's not the case. It's all about winning the match. And now they monkeyed with the clock. Ray's got 3 minutes 48 seconds. That's plenty for him to play the rest of this match. Ryan, it's Crawford game. Ryan cannot use the cube. He splits with a 6. With the builder's outfield. Ray hits with a 6-3. He hits with a 6, and rather than deplete his midpoint of builders, almost deplete it, he will split his back checker. But Ryan replies with a double 5, which is very good. So he comes in and he quite properly makes the 1 point, puts Ray on the bar. Not only does it give Ray 4 ways to stay on the bar, but it makes it less likely that he will do good things like cover lift. And now Ryan Jarvis probably should just make the 4 point on Ray's head, as the saying is. It will. I think Ryan is ahead in the race after the roll. Yeah, he's a bit ahead, but he doesn't want to anchor and give Ryan an easy way to escape. And now this is good because Ryan could, this helps Ryan win. A fan for Ray is really good for Ryan's chances. Now, should Ryan hit loose on his own 3 point? Now, a 1 gammon is scarcely any better than just a simple win, because if Ryan wins 1 point, he'll get to 3 points and 6 away, so he needed to win 3 undoubled games, or 3 doubled games to win a gammon, or 1 doubled and one doubled game and 1 doubled gammon, or one doubled backgammon. And being at 3 points, that would be the same story. It would just give Ray a little less flexibility in terms of what cubes he wanted to take. So I think Ray quite properly left both back checkers in Ryan's inner board. I call checkers in your opposing, blots in your opponent's inner board, boots on the ground. And the more you leave in there as blots, the more likely you are to cover one of them. So Ray has rolled a great double 2 off the bar, hitting 2 of Ryan's checkers and making his own 4 point. And Ryan had 2 on the bar he could not anchor. And so Ray says, all right, I'm going to bring my back checkers to safety. He could not, unfortunately, for him make a point on his board and put Ryan Jarvis on the bar. Now Ryan says, all right, I will anchor on Ray's 5 point. He's got 112 pips, I think, after the roll. Maybe a little less, 111 maybe. And that's a good roll, a 2-1 to hit. Now Ray is on the bar against Ryan's 4 point board. He enters, and he's going to head outside. He does not fear being gammoned. Gammon is not easy for Ryan to do. Because as I said, if Ryan gets to 4 points with an undoubled gammon versus 3 with a simple win, it's not going to help him very much in the match. If he gets a backgammon, though, that's a different story. But backgammons are rare. And Ray correctly hit in the outfield, and Brian has rolled a 5-4, missed the return, entered with the 5 down to his own 9 point. And Ray says, all right, I'm going to hop into the outfield. I could hop into the outfield and leave 9s, 10s, and 8s minus double 3 and minus double 2. So that would be, so I think he had 12 numbers out of 36 to hit. He can, he says, well, I'm going to leave my back checker where it is for contact. Now remember, Ryan does not care about losing a gammon versus a normal game. He will lose the match in either case. And a 1 gammon doesn't do anything for Ray's standing. He wins a gammon It's just like winning the game in a straight race or something. So Ryan is he's plotting to increase contact and increase playability. So a 4 he can get out of Ray's board. So he should stop to count the race. 125 for white. And Ray has just rolled a juicy double 5, and I think he should point on the head. And then go 8 to 3, 15 to 10 because of lack of a better 5. $82 for Ray, is that it? Ryan says on the bar, 4-2, he'll just bring it. Oh, he says, I'm going to leave 3 shots and clear my 10 point? Or will he put another builder to attack his 1 point? He's going to pay off to the 3 shots. One of them hits and covers the 5 point double 5s. He's half right. He didn't roll a 5 with a 5, he only rolled 2. Now, Ryan Jarvis does have a 5 point board. Ray must fear a double 5. Does not roll a double 5. He strips his 8 point quite logically in preparation for clearing the point. All he wants to do is win the game. Might have been prudent to play against a double 3 if... I guess gotta go 6 to 3 for more safety next turn. A 3 is almost winning for Ryan. 3 or 2-1. There's a 3-1. If you've never heard a bad beat story from Ray Fogerlund, go be nice to him and he might treat you to one sometime in your life. Then he rolled the only number that would have left him alive, and then I rolled a 10% bad thing, and then he rolled something else, and then I lost him. It's like that, except there are many more events than I just lampooned. A sequence of 5 bad things. So Ray left a blot, and then now he's gotten hit. He's an underdog in the game now. And Ryan is trying to busily cover his 8 and 7 points in case Ray should roll a juicy 5-2 or 6-2. Or 2-6 from bars, Ray likes to say. But he's glad to enter, but he had a bad 4. And there's a 5-2, and he's going to hit loose rather than make a 5-point prime and give Ray any 6 to come out. And Ray's so sure he's going to make it that he had a reach for the dice thing. It's possible that Ray was... No, this is just bad because any 6 survives for Ray. And the other way, Ray would have had to roll a 2 and not leave a second blot in his board, like with a 2-4, for example, or a 2-3. And then he would have had to exit. But I guess Ryan likes that 5-point prime, and he knows he should hit him off the edge of the... And Ray says on the bar. And there are 26 great numbers that close the board. And he should have played... He doesn't want to leave a double 6 blot number. Understandable. Probably saw that. Now he's safe. He can go... Oh, this is... Oh, my God. Oh, no. No, you should not stack checkers up. Now you've got a double 6 blot number. There you go. Double 6 blot number. He would not have had it. He would have had 2 outside and 2 on the 6 point. Now, Ray may easily win the game and match by hitting. And even if he stays on the bar, anything but a 1 and some doubles leaves a blot now. So Ryan says, all right, I'm not going to play for the gammon. It's not going to help me much. I'm just going to play safe. I would have taken the checker off regardless.
Howdy.
And Ryan, it looks like Ryan's just going to win 2 points. But Ray says, not so fast. I got a double 3. I'm still a massive underdog, but I'm still alive. Ryan says, haha, I got 2 off.
Sure.
And Ray says, all right, 2 off for me. I'm way behind, but I'm still not going to resign. Never resign. And Ryan Jarvis takes 2 checkers off. It's all over, but the internal moaning.
Well, I mean, you should.
And their Ryan takes 4 checkers off. Ray fights the impulse to resign. Rolls his dice, 2 checkers off.
That's simply been cropped in some way. That's not the logo.
So that is a 4 and a what? Oh, this is the end. This is Jin. Ray cannot win this.
We just if you make the white space like the bottom.
He has 6 left after
Like the white space on
anything by Ryan, and then the 6 left will be bad.
So like this space, if you could just match that and top it, that's all. It's not something to worry about right now, but just when you want to between options.
So Ryan Jarvis has won the Crawford game, and now he is 6 points away. Post Crawford, that means the Crawford game is the one where nobody could use the cube. Obviously, the leader being 1 away would not use the cube. The leader's not even allowed to illegally use the cube. It's considered impossible action. It's post Crawford. They're trying to find the post Crawford. It's right next to the Crawford somewhere. It's either they say, all right, no. We'll just say match to 9. And they're going to take a break. Ray Fogerlund, the number 2 all-time American Backgammon Tour points earner, is playing the less experienced Ryan Jarvis. But Ryan has stayed alive in the match. He won the Crawford game, and now he's going to double at his first opportunity against the intrepid Ray Fogerlund. I guess they went and got some water or something, and the bearded duo is going to play some more backgammon. And there's Ryan Jarvis. He says, I am not going to make a big play and let Ray hit me and then be forced to double him and then have him drop. And since Ryan has won the opening roll and Ray has made a somewhat slightly bad reply, he knows that he's an underdog and he can drop instead of playing on and maybe losing, or maybe even losing a 4-point gammon. He'll just give up 1 point, which is it's hardly anything to give up at all, because Ryan needs 3 doubled wins. And this is exactly what he should be doing, what Ryan should be doing when Ryan needs an odd number of points to win the match, because then Ray almost has a free take of the cube. And he says, I might lose my market, so I'll double him from the bar. He really couldn't lose his market. At least I don't think so. And he should just play, he can play 13-7, or he could just break his rear anchor. Probably technically best is just to come out to the 18th point instead of let Ray hit zillions of blots. It's true that a gammon does not mean much for Ray. Doesn't mean anything at all if he wins an undoubled gammon or a double gammon. He's got the cube on 2, and what he really wants is to avoid being gammon. So this is interesting. He could have hit on Ryan's 9-point, but he elected to make an anchor on Ryan's 7-point for security. But I think sending another checker back would have given him a measure of security. But Ray is just hoping for, point-making numbers or doubles. He says, I'm not going to play fancy and slot my 5-point and duplicate hitting 4s. And before Ryan moves, you should know what the pip count is. It's 135, I think, after this for white, and 135 for green. Okay. I'm counting clusters of checkers and just adding up 3 numbers, basically. Oh, it's 75 on Ryan's outer board for Ray. Now double 4s is pretty juicy. So again, Ryan should count the pips before he moves. And he says, I'm going to keep that anchor on Ray's 7-point. And he should be, how could it have been 135 before? It wasn't. Anyway, whatever the pip count is, it's pretty close now. Ryan there could have made his 10-point, but he leaves his builders in more flexible position. That was his idea, no doubt. The reason he might have to break his 10-point next turn anyway, so what good is it this turn? I'm only blocking double threes by Ray from moving off the 18-point. And Ryan says, I'm going to build my inner board as quickly as ever I can, hoping that Ray will have to leave a blot. That is a safe 4-1. 122 pips for green. It's 131 before the roll, and that was 9, so it's 122 apiece now. Ray slots his 5-point with this, 8 to 5. He could play 8 to 6 and 3 to 2, if you liked. He's thinking, what are oh, it's a double 1, that's why, okay. So he decided he would just switch from the 6 to his 2-point. Not bad. Ryan makes his 3 and slots his 2. Had the wrong roll, and now Ray can make his 5-point. Now Ray has got a 4-point board. Ryan has got a 4.5-point board. One of the points is slotted that he needs. And now he's just going to make a beautiful 5-point board, hope that Ray rolls something big and big, like 6-5 was sort of a blot number. But he rolls a 6-1, he doesn't have to leave anything open. And now it is 5-3 for Ryan Jarvis. 98 pips for him after the roll. And he says, I'm not going anywhere fast. So Ray does not wish to be hit and gammoned. So yeah, I bet he doesn't leave 3 blots and hit. And leave 15 out of the 36 return shots. He'll make his 5-point board. Was that a 5-3 or a 4-3? He played a 5-3, so I'm told he rolled a 5-3 and played a 5-3. I thought he had a 4-3, but I misread it apparently. And he made a 5-point board, and he's hoping that Ryan repeats the shot, and he does. He has to leave a 14-number shot. Now Ray has a 5-point board, so Ray will hit if ever he can. He cannot hit. If he must know the pip count. 91. He's got 91 pips, and before the roll, 93. He just rolled 9 pips, so he's got 84. Now this, I don't know what Ray should do with this. He could go to the 1-point and waste, or he could make 2 crossovers, which is a bit better for the race than not. But now Ryan is forced to strip his midpoint. No other play of 6-2 was legal. And there's Ray with an 05. 63, 50, 76, minus 7. So, oh, now Ray's got to check her off. And this might be the ball game almost now. It's not. Ryan is not out of it yet. With a 3-2, he's getting closer. 64 pips for Ryan. 55 before the roll, and then an 8, so he's got 47. That's a big lead. And there's a 5-2. That was probably the right play with the 5-2. It helps the most on double 6s from Ryan right now, which is what he needs. Nothing less. 3-2 is not a double 6. He played a 3-1 illegally, or did I misread it? I don't know what it was. He played a 3-1. He may or may not have gotten a 3-1. It's not going to matter. Ray just rolled a herd of boxcars is coming thundering down the trail in the Wild West in Denver. A boxcar full of boxcars, full of steers. And this is virtually all she wrote. Ooh, ooh. But now this is it, because Ryan needs to get off in 2 rolls. He can't do it. And that's the end. And if he thinks he's getting more decisions, then he's wrong. There's no decisions. Nothing matters. He's lost no matter what. His equity is 0. And that's it. He gets his last checker off and shakes hands. And Ray is undefeated. Ray Fogerlund is going into the final round of the Players' Cup in Denver, the Wild West Shootout. They have corrected the text. It says shootout instead of shot out. And Ray has not shot his bolt. He's not shot and dying in the, like a poor mounted cowboy, whatever the song is. Ray has got a Western variety of California accent. I bet his forebears came west from